Hello everybody. Today we are doing the SAT practice test number 5, no calculator section. There's 25 minutes allotted for this one, and as I'm doing this, I encourage y'all to solve the problems as well. And then if you obviously don't know how to solve them, you can refer back to my video to understand them, or you can just watch me do it just to learn how to do all of them, or whatever you want to do. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, and I hope y'all enjoy this. Alright, starting timer now. Okay, which of the following is an equation of line L in the xy plane above? Okay, so x equals 1, we know that's obviously not, because that's this line right here, so no. Y equals 1 is this line, so no. Y equals x cannot be this one, because the y-intercept is 1, and this is a y-intercept of 0, so it can't be that one. But here, we have a slope of 1, which we see here, and a y-intercept of 1, which we see there. So that is the correct answer. Okay. The circle above with center O has a circumference of 36. What is the length of minor arc AC? Okay, so circumference is just this whole length. I'm sure y'all know that. So minor arc AC, we have a 90-degree angle. 90 degrees is 1/4 of 360, and we know the whole circle has 360 degrees. So this will be 1/4 of the length. So 36 over 4 equals 9. Okay. What are the solutions of the quadratic equation? Okay, so you could plug in answers, but let's just go ahead and solve it out how we should, really. So let's factor out a 4 in there. So that gives us x squared minus 2x minus 3. Because 4x squared minus 8x minus 12, yeah. Okay, and then next, we would factor out the x squared minus 2x minus 3. Sorry, I had to adjust positions. Okay, so factoring that out, we get x minus 3 times x plus 1. Because we want factors of 3 to add to -2, and here we get that. So the solutions are 3 and -1. Here we go. Okay, which of the following is an example of a function whose graph in xy plane has no x-intercepts? So no x-intercepts mean that there are no places where it touches on this axis. So a quadratic function with real zeros, a linear function whose rate of change is not 0. So that means that their rate of change is another word for slope. So that means their slope is either positive or negative, but either way, it's going to hit the x-axis at some point. So that one will have x-intercepts. So a quadratic function with real zeros. Okay, zeros are another word for x-intercepts. So if it has real zeros, then it has x-intercepts. So that's not it. A quadratic function with no real zeros. Well, if it has no x-intercepts, zeros, we know that's the answer. So we would just go with that. Okay, 5. In the equation above, k is a constant. If x equals 9, what is the value of k? Okay, so we just plug in x for 9, so k plus 2. So we'd add 9 to each side, so that would give us that. So next we would square both sides, giving us k plus 2 equals 81. So k equals 79. Which of the following is equivalent to the sum of the expressions a squared minus 1 and a squared plus 1? So a squared minus 1 plus a plus 1. So the minus 1 and the plus 1 would cancel, because minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so we just have a squared plus a. Jackie has 2 summer jobs. She works as a tutor, which pays 12 an hour. She works as 11 hours. Okay, so x plus y, no more than 20, so it has to be less than or equal to 20. So not that one, could be that one, not that one. Okay, because we're going to call x the number of hours she works as a tutor, and then y the amount of work she works as a lifeguard. So then the prices would be 12x plus 950y has to be greater than or equal to 220, because she wants to make it at least that. So this one. Okay, in air, the speed of sound, s, in meters per second, is a linear function of the air temperature, T, in degrees Celsius. Okay. So T is given in Celsius. The whole thing is the speed of sound. So like this is the speed of sound. So 331.4 would be the speed of sound in meters per second at 0 Celsius, because Celsius is T. So when you plug in 0 for T, you get 331.4, because it's just 0 plus, right? You know what I'm saying? Because 0.6 times 0 plus 331.4 is just 331.4. So this is the answer. 0.6 Celsius wouldn't make sense because you're plugging in 0.6 for T would give you like 0.030 or 0.36, and that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, this is all yada yada. Okay, 9. If xy is the solution to the system's equation above, next one. Okay, yeah. So we're literally just solving for x, y. Okay. So we'll plug in. Yeah, we'll plug in x squared every time there's a y. So 2 times x squared plus 6 equals 2x plus 6. So 2x squared plus 6 equals 2x plus 6. Okay, and then we can minus the 6 from each side. Minus 6, that would cancel. So then we have 2x squared minus 2x equals 0. Factoring that, here, I'm going to go up here. Sorry for that. So then we'll factor out a 2x, right? And that'll give us x minus 1 equals 0. So x equals 0 or 1. Again, I just factored 2x because there's a common factor of that in each of them. And then multiplying that, you get that. So 1 or 0. X is greater than 0, though, so x is 1. And then plugging in x for 1, you get y equals 1 squared. So y also equals 1. So the solution is 1, 1. Plugging that in, we get 2 plus 6 is 8. Times 2 times 4 is 8, so yes. So x times y is 1. Got it. If a squared plus b squared equals z, and ab equals y, which of the following is equal to 4z plus 8y? Okay, easy. Okay, so z is this, so 4 times a squared plus b squared, because again, this equals z. It's just, we're just substituting that in, plus 8 times y, which is also ab, so there we go. Giving us 4a squared plus 4b squared plus 8ab. Okay, 4a squared plus 8ab plus 4b squared. Okay, and this is a perfect squared trinomial. So you have to just kind of know that, because there's a squared here, and then there's a double the square root. It's a long story. But anyway, to factor out a perfect square trinomial, you have to first recognize that it is one, and then you take the square root of this term, which is 2a, and the square root of this term, which is 2b, and square it. But if you didn't know that, you could probably play around with it and just multiply these out, and you'd eventually get this. After multiplying this one out, you would get this whole answer. But that's just a factoring trick. Okay, 11. See our time. We're at 7 minutes. Okay, we're good. The volume of the right circular cylinder is 22 cubic centimeters. What is the volume in cubic centimeters? Twice the radius and half the height. Twice the radius. Okay. So cylinder. Okay, so the formula for a cylinder is just pi r squared times height. Yes. Okay. Volume. Twice the radius. Okay, so twice the radius would be pi times 2r squared times height over 2, which would be pi times 4r squared times h over 2. And then comparing the two, well, we can do it. The 4 cancels out with the 2 to get 2. So this turns into 2r squared pi h. So it's actually twice the amount of that. So 44. Sorry, I can't explain that at the end again. I'm kind of trying to go fast on our time. But the basis is, this will be a normal one. We're not counting in 22 or anything like that. This is the formula for a normal one. And then if we twice the radius and half the height, we end up getting this. So the volume will be twice as much as that one. So in this scenario, 22 is the normal one, and then 44 is this one. So yeah. Okay, which of the following is equivalent to 9 to the 3/4? Okay, so we can do 9 cubed. Rearranging that, we can get that, which will give us 3 squared to the cubed, 4th root. So 3 to the 6th, 4th root. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4th root. Take out a 3 out of that. Take out 3 from these 4, giving us 4th root 9. But the 4th root of 9 is the 4th root of 3 squared. So that's just 3 to the 1/2. So it's basically 3 times 3 to the 1/2. 3 to the 1/2 is just root 3, so it's the same thing as 3 root 3. Okay, at a restaurant, n cups of tea are made by adding tea bags to hot water. And guys, I'm going to go back at the end and explain these because I have to go by them fast. But again, this is just a walkthrough. I'll have future videos where I'm going faster, or I'm going slower and doing that. Okay, we're at 11 minutes. Okay, we got to hurry up. At a restaurant, and okay, to make 1 additional cup of tea, okay, so say t is 1. 1 equals n plus 2. Oh, no. Say t is 4. 4 equals n plus 2. N has to be 3. That's how many they're made. Then say it's 5 equals n plus 2. Oh, no. Sorry. N is 2 here. 2. Right? Then add 1 tea bag, and you get 5 equals n plus 2. N is 3. So for every 1 more tea that's made, 1 more tea bag added, 1 more tea is made, so just 1, because they're both just the same slope, or they have a slope of 1. The function of okay, so we have negative 2 to the x plus 1. So plugging in 0 to that, we would get negative 2. So plugging in 0 for x to this one. So this is f of x. So just doing a minus f of x, this would be the new equation. So plugging in a 0 for x, we get 2 to the 0 plus 1. 2 to the 0 is 1, because anything to the 0 is 1. So 2 to the 0 plus 1 is minus 2. So 0 minus 2 has to be a point. It's not there, it's not there. It's here, it's not there, so it has to be that one. Oh wait, we have 25 minutes for this? Yeah. Alan drives an average 1 miles per hour. Yeah, this one, guys, I'm having trouble understanding. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna go back to that one. $60 per hour, $10. Spends no more than $2.80 on course. Okay, so $10. That means she only has $2.70 to spend with the hours. So 270 divided by 60 is 4.5. So you can only rent it for 4. Yeah. 2p plus 2 plus 8p minus 8 equals 5p. 10p. p minus 6 equals 5p. So 5p equals 6. 6 fifths. This one. Shoot, okay, so y equals 2x. So 1/2 4x. 2 times 2 times 2. 4x equals 21. 21 over 4. Okay, the expression above is equivalent to a over x plus 2 squared, where a is a positive constant, and what is the value of a? Okay, so to get a common denominator, we need the common denominator to be x plus 2 squared, right? So we'd square this, and we'd square, or no. We multiply by x plus 2 on each side, or on each top and bottom. So then we have 2x plus 6 over x plus 2 squared minus 2 times x plus 2 over x plus 2 squared. So 2x plus 6 minus 2x plus 4. 2x plus 4 is just this right here. All over x plus 2 squared. So 2x's cancel out, and then 6 minus 4 is just 2, so a is 2. Okay, intersecting lines R, S, and T are shown below. What is the value of x? This is 106. These are supplementary angles, so this is 74. 74 plus 23 equals 97. So that means this is, so these add to 97. So this is 83 and this 97. Because they all have to add up to 180. And these also have to add up to 180. So whatever these are equals this, 97. Okay. Now, so we have, let's see how much minutes it was, 25 minutes maybe? Yeah, so we have 8 minutes to solve this one problem. So if I don't get it, it's going to be bad. Okay. Alan drives an average of 100 miles per week. His car can travel an average of miles per gallon, 5 miles per gallon of gasoline. So usually, okay, so he would need 4 gallons each week, right? To go 100 miles, he would need 4 gallons. So he usually spends $16. Hell, okay, $16 a week. He wants to bring that down to 11. So to do that, he would need to, let's see how many few miles he would need to leave. Okay, so 25 over 4m. So what times 4 equals equals 11. So 4x equals 11. X equals 11 over 4. So that's how many gallons he would do. So 11 over 4 gallons is 2. 11 over 4 is 2.25. So he needs to do 1.75 fewer gallons. So y'all see I'm going with this? Okay, so how much time do we have? I think I'm gonna get there, but 5 minutes. Okay, so he usually, on average, he gets 4 gallons per week. Because 25 times 4 equals 100. So that would cost him $16. So he wants to get down to $11. So to $11, he would need 4x times 11. 11 over 4 gallons. 11 over 4 gallons puts you at 11 over 4 times 25. 250, 275 over 4. Okay, 275 over 4. That's how many gallons he would do. So, 275 over 4. 24, maybe 6. 68. So around 68. So, let's try some out. Times 25. So 125 over 4. So fewer, 68, so 60. So the answer needs to be around like 32. Around 32. So 125 over 4. Times 25 over 4. Or no, times 4 over 25. 25 over 4. Not that one. You need to drive around 32 fewer. So 125 over 4. 125 over 4, 3. 95 times 4. 360 plus 20s. 360 plus 20, 370 over 4. I think it's B. Okay, I think it's 25 over 4 is closer to 30. Yeah. No, that's right. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I explained that really poorly, but I'll go back. Let's see how much time we have. 22 minutes. Okay, so we'll just check these and see what we get. Stop the timer. So I don't remember my answers for... I'll pull the answers on my phone to make sure. Okay. Okay, question 1. D is correct. Question 2. A is correct. Question 3. B is correct. Question 4. C is correct. Question 5. D is correct. Question 6. A is correct. Question 7. C is correct. Question 8. A is correct. Question 9. A is correct. Question 10. B is correct. Question 11. C is correct. Question 12. D is correct. Okay, great. 13. B is correct. 14. C is correct. 15. Oh, no. Guys, okay. So I got this one wrong. But I literally did an easy mistake. So, right here, I multiplied it by 25 over 4, which is wrong. Multiply it by 4 over 25. That's the opposite there. So that one's not right. But here, you actually do multiply it by 25 over 4, because it's 25 over 4. So that would be correct. So I got that one wrong, but I know what I did wrong. And I can explain that one again later, but I probably won't. Okay, 16. Wait, did I say 14? C was correct? Yeah. Okay, 16, 4, 17, 6/5, 18, 21 over 4, 19, 2, 20, 97. Okay. So yeah, okay. And now at this time, I'm going to go and show you the questions that were difficult the first time. And I think I got most of them. This one is just to know your rules, so I like going through these rules might not be beneficial in this type of video, but in another video where I actually go into detail about a specific skill, I could teach you then. But this video is mostly just a walkthrough, just to show y'all how these tests are. Well, I mean, y'all know. I don't know. This is just a walkthrough. I think it's my first video I'm probably gonna post. I just did it kind of for fun. But in the future, I'll be getting into more tutoring, where I actually help y'all with what y'all want, what y'all need. But yeah, do be commenting on this video if you see it, what specific skill or math skill you want, ACT or SAT. I'm also doing the ACT prep as well, although I've never taken the test before, except for a practice one. All right, so this one. Okay, so remember the 4 part. So he drives an average of 100 miles each week. That would mean, and each gallon goes on 25 miles. So you need 4 of those, so 4 gallons. Okay, so he goes 4 gallons on average a week. It costs $4 per gallon, so it costs 16 on a week average. He wants to spend $5 less than that, being 11. So, but in order to do $11, he would have to do, so like over here we did 4 times 4 equals 16. Well, now we want to find this number, so we do 4x equals 11. So x equals 11 over 4. And that's how many gallons he did, which is 2.25 gallons. Okay. So, wait, what did I do next? Hold on. Oh, great. Now I'm forgetting what I did. So it's 1.75 fewer gallons. So guys, this is how much gallons. Okay, yeah. So 11 over 4 gallons times 25 miles per gallon tells you how much miles you go, okay? So that would be 275 divided by 4. That'd be that. So, to see how much fewer you have to go to get that, that's how many he did. So you do 100 minus 275 over 4. So that's 400 over 4 minus 275 over 4. So 400 minus 275 is obviously 125 over 4. That's the answer. And the way you get that is by multiplying this times 25 over 4, 25 over 4. And then there you go, 125 over 4. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this video. Again, I know I had some crappy explanations in there. After all, pretty new at this, but I know how to explain questions better. But this purpose of the video was not really for that. Again, this was just to have fun for the first video, I guess. But yeah, I will be back with more soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later.